Preach it. When he comes back, he won't be a lamb anymore. He's coming back as the Lion of the tribe of Judah. When he comes back, he won't be a suffering servant. When he comes back, he'll be King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Y'all don't want to help me preach. When he comes back, he won't be serving you. When he comes back, everybody gonna fall down at their feet and say, holy, holy, holy. Touch somebody and say, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Ready or not, here I come, he's coming. We don't talk about that in church. That scares people when you talk about somebody coming in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, having your heart right. That scares folk that all of a moment you gonna look at me, one gonna be taken, another gonna be left. It scares folk when you talk about those that'll be holy gonna be holy still, and those that are unclean gonna be unclean still. Whatever act God finds you in when you come back to the state you're gonna be in, that scares folk. But just somebody say, when you're ready for it or not, he's coming. And so,
yes, he is.
So, whether we want to be ready or not, he talks about coming.
Yes.
That's spooky. That's scary. That all of a sudden the trump of God gonna sound, and graves gonna open up. Mama gonna get up. Daddy gonna get up. Grandma gonna get up. All of a sudden, cars gonna just be abandoned. All of a sudden, conversations just go in. All of a sudden, when he comes, things gonna change.
All right. Yes, sir.
He's coming.
Yes.
On the day that he comes, he will no longer be dispensing mercy.
Yes.
He will be dispensing judgment. There will be no will. Grace is sufficient. That's over. Once he comes. When he comes back, he's going to judge you. And whatever state you're found in, that's where you're going to be. So he teaches, be ready. The text says the season of disrespect will be over. You won't be talking about Christ when he come back. You won't be drawing no funny caricatures of Christ when he comes back. When he comes back, there's going to be nothing but full splendor, honor, and respect. When he came the first time, he came through a lowly manger, wrapped in swaddling clothes, back on the back hills of Bethlehem. But when he comes back this second time, ain't gonna be, I know I said ain't gonna be no manger, ain't gonna be no swaddling clothes. When he's not gonna be laying there in a sheep trough. When he comes back, he's gonna be wrapped in splendor, wrapped in righteousness. When he comes back, he's not gonna sit down in the manger. He's gonna sit on a throne of glory. When he comes back, somebody tell him he's coming. I don't know about you, but if you saved in this place today, you ought to be shouting all over this building because you're excited the fact that he's coming back. And every right, every wrong that's been done in your life, good God from heaven, everything that happened ugly in your life, God's gonna make it all right. Just somebody say he's coming, and when he comes, he's gonna get everything. All right. So he came on a donkey, but when he come this time, he gonna ride on a cloud.
All right. All right.
Oh, when he come back, he's coming. For the first time, you ain't gonna be able to choose whether you want to be Methodist, Catholic, or Episcopalian, whether you want to be quiet or Muslim. When you come back, you ain't gonna be able to choose if you're gonna be Hindu or Muslim. Jesus Christ. When he comes back, every knee is gonna bow. Every tongue, it don't matter if you worship Allah. When he comes back, every knee is gonna bow. I feel the anointing in here. When he comes back.
All right.
He comes back. He opens this emphatic parable full of 11 wheels. 5 he wheels. Because he wants you to truly, assuredly understand that what he's talking about is gonna happen.
Yes, it will.
He will come back. Somebody said Christ is coming back. Now go ahead and ask them, are you ready? And I don't think somebody in here is ready. But thank God you got time right now. But not only is he coming, that would be all right if we just talk, oh, he gonna come. But when he comes, he says, after I come, there's going to be some categorizing. I'm coming, then there's going to be some categorizing or some classifying. There's going to be a separating. That word means to set apart for a purpose. There's going to be some organizing when he comes back. Let's look at the text, verse 32 and 33. And he says, all nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate them one from another, as the shepherd separates the sheep from the goats. And he will put the sheep on the right side of him, and the goats on the left. Right now, everybody catch this, is in the same place. But when Christ comes back, his first order of business will be to separate those in the church between species.
All right. Go ahead.
Y'all don't want to help me teach in here. Just because you say,
Go ahead and preach.
I love Jesus, doesn't mean you're a sheep. Preach, boy, you bad in here this morning. We have to do more than make noise. We have to do more than say,
My Lord.
There has to be a distinction in your I love Jesus. Christ knows the difference between noise makers and workers.
All right.
We may mix, sit, and work together in church right now. You might fool everybody right now, but when Christ comes back, he will know who and what you are. The curtain will come down when Jesus comes. He will separate the sheep from the goats. Some will be lifted to honor. Some will be demoted to dishonor. One on the right and the other on the left, according to their species. Can I give you a little Animal Planet for a minute? Now, first thing I want to tell you about sheep and goats in the natural is I said, but they both say two different things. Sheep say, baa. Goats say, meh.
All right.
Look at somebody and say, listen to all that I say. Don't just listen for the look for the buh or the muh.
Come on,
Yeah.
Because we hear a lot of
Come on, that's good. That's good.
but we're not listening for a buh or a muh. Oh, goodness. A sheep tail goes down, a goat tail goes up. One is prideful. The other is humble. Goats are browsers.
All right.
Sheep will eat anywhere you put them. As long as it's safe and it's right, they'll eat. Goats always got to reinterpret the pastor's sermon and the Bible.
All right.
I didn't say study behind me. Do that all you want because I'm always going to be right because I study to make sure I'm right when I get up here. But a goat will always pick and choose what he likes out of the sermon
All right.
and out of the Bible, and the rest he'll browse over that.
Go ahead. All right.
Come on now. Come on
That's
now.
good, Pastor.